Hey guys, SinOfSaints here, and welcome to my channel. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe for more content. Alright, before we get into today's videos, I would like to first off apologize. It's been a couple weeks since I have posted a video. I'm trying to work on getting a schedule set up between my work, being able to help take care of my kid and stuff like that, and get everything settled, you know. So while I'm working on that, the day came the other day, maybe it was today even. I was talking with my girl, and she's like, I got my brother to come look at your channel or whatever, but I haven't posted anything in a couple of weeks, and I was like, man, I need to work on that. So I'm gonna be trying to find a schedule set up. I'm thinking, which I still have to talk about it with her, but I think I've got something set up to where that'll work out just fine. Secondary note, my banner and my channel icon, which is like the praying hands with the rosary or whatever, I had somebody make those for me, and I meant to, at the end of my videos, give him credit for doing that. So first off, I want to apologize for not having done that, and Barrett, if you're watching this, thanks, man. Barrett Gray, you might know him from Barrett, it's a Barrett Videos, I think, but he has his own graphic design company thing that he runs himself. Of course, if you know him, you know he's an Aussie. So it was a little bit difficult to get with him, to get things rolling for me personally, because different sides of the world, but he still replied fairly quickly, and as soon as I was able to reply to him, I did, and I would say overall it went very smoothly. And you can tell by the quality that he does a pretty damn good job. So if you have your own business, or you're trying to make a business card, or maybe you want to start a YouTube channel, or whatever it is, if you need some form of digital advertisement, digital banner, and of course I'm sure he offers other things. I don't really know. I haven't talked in full depth with his full range of offers that he gives, but I mean, for me, trying to start up a YouTube channel, I want it to look good and all this other stuff. So I went over, I asked him, hey, can you work on a banner for me? This is what I'm thinking. I showed him some images, and he set me up nice. I think everything was fair and done well, done professionally. So, if you have need for a digital advertisement or whatever, hop on over, take a look at his stuff, message him. Tell him Sin sent you. Maybe he'll be extra nice. I don't know. Fuck. But we didn't work out any like promo deals or anything like that. But go check him out there. Real cool dude, real nice. And if I can get anyone to help him out, then that's cool. But thank you again, Barrett, for making this for me. I'm sorry I didn't mention, that you had made this, so in any of my last 2-3 videos, something like that I made, since you made this banner for me. So thank you for making this banner for me. Still no word yet on the Anthem. I want to call it beta, but they don't call it a beta, the demo. Whenever that's out, I'm hoping that it will be good enough for a 24-hour stream of it. But I do plan on streaming it, whether it's for 4 hours or whether it's for 24. When they release it, if I have to take off work, then I'm going to take off work so I can stream it. Was really hyped about that, which, some people aren't. They're dissing it because it's an EA game, and I understand the whole debacle that EA is a part of, and how they have this money-grabbing scheme and stuff. I understand why some people are hesitant to buy a game that is sponsored by EA. So I'm going to be playing it, checking it out, let you know what I think about it. and then we'll move on from there. I don't know about Battlefield 5 yet. I might do, like, obviously I haven't gotten any of the betas or anything like that. I might do some stuff on that, but I'm not as hyped about Battlefield 5. Not because I don't appreciate a good historical shooter, which is what Battlefield started with if you jumped in on like Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, or whatever. Battlefield 4 has honestly been the best game. The best Battlefield game, I would say. Based on the weapon balance and customization, people absolutely love it. I'm still debating about whether I want to start a campaign, like a Let's Play type campaign, but I haven't. It's about to start raining, I think. But anyways, I haven't quite decided what I want to do yet for something like that. So we'll look more into that and about what we could come up with there. Meanwhile, I'll try to do my best to continue putting out some arena videos, and if my scheduling goes the way I want it to, I'm going to set aside about 3.5 hours for streaming, and I'll be streaming some Escape from Tarkov. If you don't know what Escape from Tarkov is, it is a first-person shooter survival battle royale mix. It's a very interesting game. It's an unfinished game. It's in a closed beta state. You got to purchase the game in order to play it. But I can talk more about that later. But that's my plans there for live streaming in the immediate future. I'll talk more about it later. That's what I'll do, because the videos I gotta show, they're a little bit long today. Total War Arena videos. We're taking out some Tier 8 Scipio Cavalry. Mostly it's just to show you how you can play, and just, hey, look at this. This did really well. I really enjoy Roman Cavalry. At Tier 8, I think, is when Roman Cavalry peaks, in my opinion, just based off of the way they look and stuff like that. Skill-wise, not aesthetically look. That's tomato. But I think as far as their extra stats and stuff, I think they peak at Tier 8. For what I use them for. We'll talk more about that. Let's go ahead and jump into the video here. Okay, so obviously we got our lovely Scipio Africanus on Tier 8 Cav. As you can see, I got it maxed out here. Okay, sorry about that. I remembered last time I made a video that the fucking audio on it was just loud as fuck from the playback it has through my built-in microphone, because I still haven't got a new mic yet, and so I wanted to turn the extra music off there. So, Tier 8 Cavalry, fully geared out, waiting to get to the Tier 9s. Scipio himself
Cornelius Scipio
is maxed out Tier 8 right now. They gave everyone the 100,000 free XP or whatever, and I used it to upgrade all of my what I consider to be my main characters up to their current level. So Germanicus, Tier 7.
Germanicus, Consul of Rome.
I didn't do it with Julius Caesar, yeah. But I did do it with Leonidas. But anyway, back over here.
Cornelius Scipio.
So we got Julius Caesar, tier 8 cavalry. Full tiered out, the way I like to use them, which is a little bit more tanky versus a little bit more maneuverable. We use war seats to give us a little bit better body armor, which helps us our defense. We get that charge impact, so we hit harder, and then it obviously gives melee attack, so basically we swing more often. I can hear the rain. I'm sure you can too. This fucking shack I'm recording in. Anyway, and then we got the weaponsmith, which buffs up your melee attack. So again, you swing more often. Your melee defense, so that you can protect yourself against melee engagement better, and your melee damage going up, so that you hit harder. Like I said, I prefer a more tanky version of the gear setup. Obviously, you start with this. You go to this, which has more morale, more view range, which I opted out, not getting that in replace of the cavalry helmet, because you get body armor, a little bit morale, and a little bit of view range, and I think the body armor, making them more tanky, is better because they are intended for melee combat, even more so than any other Roman unit up to this point, as they have Spatha. Another thing that I want to emphasize here with this build out is this armor. 17 body armor, you lose some movement speed, but you have 26 charge impact and 12 melee defense. So this adds a good chunk to your charge impact. This one has 13 charge impact, 13 body armor, and 11 melee defense. So this is the superior of the two in terms of its charge impact and its defense that it gives you. However, because it is heavier, you do lose movement speed, which could be supplanted with the strengthened Republican Greaves, which gives you 10% acceleration, 5% movement speed, and 17 turn degrees a second. I use instead the strengthened Cavalry Greaves, which gives you 5 body armor, 2 movement speed, and 8 turn degree. So this one is your mobility. You want to move faster? Pick this. You want to turn faster? Pick this. You want to accelerate faster? Pick this. You want to be able to tank more damage? Pick this. This nullifies this down to a 1% movement speed reduction. So you're really not losing that much, in all honesty. I could potentially take this. I would lose a little bit of tankiness, but I would gain the acceleration, the speed, and the turn speed. Which I could see its benefits, but I think I'm going to keep the tankiness from now on. It gives me something to think about, something to ponder. Would you rather have a slightly faster Roman cavalry, or, oh my god, I am so sorry. Fucking don't need any weather warnings right now. I get it. It's about to fucking pour. I am so sorry. Fucking weather radios, man. Would it be better to be faster, or would it be better to be more tanky? I think with Romans it would be better to be more tanky. So one thing that fucking kills me with this particular cav is your first sword cav, right? A little bit of history here. The Gladius is an infantry sword. It was never used on cavalry. It is a infantry-only sword. The Spatha was a cavalry sword and was primarily used as cavalry, as a cavalry sword. I guess you could get off your horse if you wanted to, and you could fight on the land fairly effectively, and I believe that it's common amongst Roman cavalry, which I could talk about how unrealistic the Roman cavalry is in this because of the way the game works, where you have to charge in. That's not how Roman cavalry would have done it. They would have ran along the sides of units and clipped the sides of them with their swords, dealing, that instant damage to that one person, killing off the edges and slowly breaking their formation. And I suppose if it got bad enough, they could easily get off their horses and fight. And basically fight the enemy on the ground from the rear. They would not use fucking gladius, though. Look at this. You got like a 1.5 foot long sword that you start off with. I think is the stupidest thing about this particular cavalry unit, and it fucking sucks. This sword right here fucking sucks. But then you upgrade to the Spatha, which is what they would have used. Now, I use the Refined Spatha because it gives you more charge impact, more melee attack, more melee weapon damage, and more weapon penetration. So obviously, there's no reason not to be using that over that. But that's my historical rant about this particular unit. So let's get over here to where we can watch the battle. I want to see if my buddy's been online real quick. Who is this? Oh, okay. I want to see, when was the last time he was on? So 08, 1048. Was that today? That was today. Looks like I missed him by about 5 hours today. So here you have some videos. I'm almost positive this one is longer than 7 minutes long. There may have been a desync issue. Now I'm kind of regretting pulling this up, but the Rubicon one looks about right. Which we'll talk about player behaviors. This is probably the second worst game, in my opinion. As far as the community goes, just absolute fucking garbage people play this game. For Honor is worse, though. Anyway, we'll take a look at the video. Germania. See, I'm really wondering if there was a desync because of the way... Because we literally played this to the last fucking second. Alright, we'll pause real quick. I don't know why my CPU thing pulled up. Okay, replay options. Player switching, whatever, fog of war, off. There you go. You get to see the team lineups. We'll turn it off here in a second. Yeah, switch fog of war, turn it off. Classic replay, we'll keep the UI on. Yeah, keep the UI on for this because I want to see some stuff. Anyway, give a quick run of the lineup. We have my Cav. We have some barbarian swords here. Let's rotate this around so we can go through it this way. Has some tier 8 Ellies, some Roman armored legionnaires, some more elephants right here. I think he's going to end up going back out over here, which is really weird. And some war dogs taking him back. Our singular ranged player looks decent. We have Miltiades spears. I think he comes in like second or third. I hope it shows the ending war, the ending scene too on this because it looks really badass. All right, we got some tier 7 barbarian swords, and he is actually in a party with these tier 8 barbarian sword cav. Do they have falxes? I think they have falx on their swords. Up there. That's interesting. Yeah, pretty sure they have falcons. Anyways, roll back on over to my boys right here. And we will close that down. Make that invisible. So you have... I love the way the character models look. Have I mentioned that before? I know I have. They look great. You have Scipio Africanus here. Unclip off of him. And let's roll the game here. Already showing me as an enemy. Why? Wow, okay, we got some hard fucking desync. Why is it showing me as an enemy? Hi, Boudica, what's up? We don't want to be locked onto you. We don't want... I don't like when it does this. It shows me as an enemy and I don't know why. Replay options. Fog of War Team 1. Fog of War Team 2. Fog of War off. Player switching disabled. Why is it... What the fuck ever. Okay, now it's showing me again. Well, we got the teams looking right, at least. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So anyway, I run back here. I start to run up here, but I run back here and pick up the site beyond site. I message to my team, hey yo, we got some elephants coming in from right lane, because that's what I saw. And I started to move out, because I didn't see anything else and I had pretty good vision. So I start to move on in. Unfortunately, I never see this cap. Unfortunately for him, he's tier 7 Barb, and I'm tier 8 Roman. So I see him last second fuck. I take the charge through with my men as well, so kind of countercharged him and did a fuck ton of damage. And now we're hitting severe CPU lag on a replay. I may have to redo this video. $16 fucking frames per second. What the actual fuck is going on? Okay, back up to 45. I have no clue what's going on. So I recollect my units, then we move out. Of course, the battle has started over here in the center. It's gonna take a second. We got some armored legionnaires coming around. We've pushed straight up the fucking center. Our elephants are coming to join. That elephant is taking a lot of damage. They have some artillery. So I'm riding on down. These barbarian cats see me and they say, fuck no. And then they say, nah, we'll go for it. I'm like, okay, whatever. So they charge into me. I turn into them. Just in me fighting them, I do probably twice as much damage as what they did to me. So they regroup and start to move out. It kills me because it's fucking... It doesn't show me, it shows fucking whoever this armored legionnaire is. Anyways, we got some dogs that are gonna go start capping, and I'm just gonna run around over here. See some Romans. I've not got my charge up yet, and even if I did, I wouldn't want to charge into them unless I was like way back here. The Roman charge is ungodly long. So I fight here, start dealing some damage, the barbarian cavalry comes up. I guess they think there's some hot shit or something, so I turn and go after them, do a nice little charge, get in through their ranks, and get them stuck in. So there was a disconnect right here. I don't think that's going to affect the battle. So we kill them out, and then we push in here, start fighting these guys. Do we break them? We do not break them. Fight's still going out over here. Our front lines fighting their front lines. Archers doing what they can. The enemy archers start to hurt me. I'm pretty sure I've popped Oath. So this really hurts right now. Trying to get my guys out of fucking combat. Which we do eventually get them out of combat. And I ride off because I do not want none. I see him moving, I think, I might be able to get a charge off on him here because he's moving out into the open. So I'll start to move my cav here right about now. Anyways, I'm going to move him back out this way here in a second. Yep, there I go. And then they start to move, so I'm like, oh, fuck that shit. So we come around the side, barely in the favor of the enemy right now, by 20 points, but that's more than enough. We got our elephants fighting off back here. Get some enemy elephants. This dude got fucked. Boom. I hit his other units. Rout them. Start fighting. Start to just chop them down real nice like. Fucking taking an FPS tank, which is really weird in this particular. It's a replay. I don't understand why. Anyways, I do some fighting, and then I GTFO because this hurts. Now, I do something stupid here. I shouldn't have done it. We've got the lead. I see my archers are being chased by their war dogs. The war dogs don't have dogs, so the archers will eventually get away. But I think to myself, you know, I'm going to help these archers get away because they can do a lot of damage right here. So I charge through. Start to fight these war dogs. Which, by the way, if you look at the score, top of my team, and I will remain at the top. But I charge in here, fucking get some beautiful fighting points. These guys run off over here to fucking die, I think. He's running here, like he's just running all around. Hey, Swifty was still alive at this point. Obviously, he's fucking trying to get out. He does not get out. He gets molested by these archers. I sit here and fight for a little bit. If I can get in before I charge. I guess I already charged. Anyways, I'm going to show you the damage one horse can do. It took out maybe like one of these bars of health out of some of the melee unit. I don't remember which one. I think it was the Roman here. So now I start doing my little thing. I'm like, okay, we got this, you know. We do stand a chance. This guy, MVP right here, going after the artillery that could have absolutely fucking destroyed us had it stayed around. So good job on him. He's about to get fucked by the archers, I think. Our archers are doing God knows what. Or I guess mostly just running from war dogs. is, this guy is really good. He's essential to the reason why we won. But as you can see, just being Roman Cav, fucking ripping through other melee Cav units because I'm more tanky and deal a fuck ton of damage. Get involved in the actual melee fight because that's something I can do because I'm tanky as fuck. Our war dogs fight off their war dogs. They're gonna lose because the elephant's coming up right here behind them. Our spears got a charge off on these dogs and it was devastating to them. Our Cav fucking fast as shit, just running so fast that our enemy archers can't fucking hit them. He does get a bad charge here and gets fucked by some Roman infantry. But we're holding them at their base and we have the lead. Yeah, that's his bad charge. He loses 10% of his forces, we'll say, as a direct result from that charge. That was the thunder. Our elephants start to push in, but they get up here a ways and then they turn around and go back, which I think is a good play by them, because that would have, if they brought up here, it would have allowed the enemy forces to fucking stack up, and Germanicus honestly could have done a good amount of damage onto those elephants and possibly have tipped it into the enemy favor. So by them pulling back, I think that's the smartest move. They can actually get back to our base in a relatively quick time and defend it pretty well with 3 elephants. So full enemy team right here, all clumped up. Wish we had artillery. All we had was this one archer who is kinda shit. You see, I'm still at the very top here, getting a ridiculous support score for some fucking reason. I guess my support from everything else hadn't fully calculated in yet. I don't know. That's more than what I got. This game did have some desync in it. That is for sure. Because I did not have no 6,000 points. And this guy didn't have 5,700. I swear to God, if it doesn't put me as MVP like it should, I'm going to be absolutely pissed. But anyways, now we have the man advantage significantly. Unfortunately, most of our man advantage is in these 3 elephants back here. Not a situation you want to find yourself in. So they run off and do their thing. That is the thunder. And I'm talking. I'm like, come on, guys, we got this. And as I'm seeing the thing develop, I'm like, stay back at their base so that you can cap and kind of keep drawing them back so that they can't just straight push through to our base. And that's what the Cav player here does. He's got this Cav unit, he's got 2 right here. Don't. The spear unit's about to get fucking shot in the back by archers. No, that'll be all he wrote. Or they're gonna shoot at our horses. I'm so confused. Anyway, am I still top? Still top. Alright, I'm cool with that. 2 minutes left. And we're just gonna kind of watch it play out. So some things I could have done better in this, because everybody can do something better. I could have not charged the fucking war dogs here because our archer was a shit player and was of no use to us, but I thought, you know, maybe I could save the archer and we could get something good out of that, but I was wrong. So I should have stayed alive because I could have done more than what the archer player did. That was a bad call on my part. But I'm still top of the team and will remain top of the team. So whatever. Freaking second highest aggression. And the highest support score. So I don't know, that might actually have been what my score really was. So it's running nice and smooth now, of course, now that all of my units are fucking dead. So they have 50-something seconds to get to our base. And we're sitting here capping their base. Being fucking douchebags, because that's something that we can do. They didn't kill the spears. Don't know why. They totally could have, but they didn't. The Romans here are going to try to come back. While all of these broken little units try to push to our base. They're not even, I don't even think they're going to get into our base before this ends. Got tier 8 Roman, War Dogs. Pretty fast unit, but as far as Romans go. That'll be all she wrote. Let's just speed it up here. Boom. Got a victory. So again, you can kind of see how to play some Roman Cav. Get in there. Buck some infantry up. I want to turn on the air conditioning right now because it's hot as fuck in here, but I don't make a lot of noise unnecessarily. And then on Rubicon, this is where I want to talk about behavior. Now, there are some things that personally I could have done better in this video, but this douche right here, Dog Soldier 79, I think his name is, 32. You know what, we'll just play the video. You'll watch. Alright, so the focus is mostly going to be on this half. We do win, because I think we pushed in the center and won. Anyway, I come up here, get his vision. I can see the Barbarian Cav is kind of working around. This is Barbarian Cav, right? No, it is fucking Hastrable Carthaginian Cav. Anyways, see them working around. Fucking A, man, what is up with this? Let's pause real quick. For whatever reason, it is just fucking god-awful. I think it's because I reworked textures and anything. Anyways, our archers are doing their thing. They're firing. I see him coming around, so I'm like, alright, I'm gonna go cut him off so he doesn't charge into my dudes right off the bat. I lose sight of him, but I can still see him breaking this, so I'm like, okay. Pop my charge. Smash into him. See, I take out the majority of his unit. He starts to run away. Route that unit. Route that unit. That unit's gone. It's got a unit and a half left. I've got 3 relatively untouched units. He's moving his units up. Firing on them, not doing much. Alright. Pause. Pause for a second. Let's look at what's going on here. We have some Falksmen against Pikemen. Spear Cav, which is faster than me, against Sword Cav, and Archers versus Archers. I've already devastated this unit. This fucking twat here has the nerve to say fucking, he says SinOfSaints fucking idiot. Immediately after this. He gets hit. I charge in. Now he says, fucking idiot. I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant here about how garbage this community is. This Archer player comes up here, begins engaging far away from any support. He has no infantry here to protect him, and his only cav unit nearby is Roman infantry that's already taken out a unit and a half before this charge hit of enemy cav. He wants to call me a fucking idiot. How about this? Don't keep your archers all grouped up right fucking next to each other if you don't fucking have any support. How about this? Don't call the person who fucking saves you fucking idiot. If we hadn't have won through capturing, I wasn't going to help him anymore because of that statement. Now, let's watch the rest of this engagement here. Boom. Broke that cav unit. That cav unit is running away because he can't get into the fight. Oh no. Both cav units routed. You still have fucking 2 full units worth of your people because I saved your ass. And you're going to call me a fucking idiot because you kept your archers grouped far away from any support. You are a fucking retard, dude, and you don't need to be playing this game, and the fact that you even were able to make it to tier 8 fucking surprises me. And get the fuck off this game, quit being or quit being a fucking toxic bitch. One of the two. The community doesn't need people like you in it, who think that everyone else must fucking protect your asshole because you're a ranged unit. If you are solo queuing as a ranged unit, do not depend on anyone else to fucking protect you unless they say, hey, I'm going to protect you. It's not our job to protect you. Alright? Now, I will say this, it is our job to protect you. But it's not our job to protect you. We're not queued up with you. You want us to protect you, you stay near us and support us by taking out the enemy ranged units and then focusing on the melee units. You're welcome for me fucking saving you, Dog Soldier 32, you piece of dog shit. You don't deserve to be playing this game. Now, we'll continue. I want to show you the power of fucking Roman cavalry. I'm going to chase this unit off from him so he doesn't have to worry about getting fucked by cavalry anymore. I'm such a fucking good unit. Right about now is when he calls me a fucking idiot. So screw you, dude. I come in here, do a nice little patrol, make sure he's not about to get fucking attacked by the cavalry. And then I come in here to support our Falconsmen because God knows they need it. And I take out, single-handedly take out this fucking unit while taking friendly fire from this cunt. Now, I've done my job. I've supported our infantry. I've saved our archers once. I'm running out of here because I'm taking a fuck ton of damage from friendly fire. And because I know there's archers unprotected over here. I tried to charge, but it didn't work. I think I got caught up on our friendlies and maybe some enemies. But anyway, I move over here and start to kill them. We're capturing the enemy base, as you can see, with pretty much everything. Archer player DCs fucking leaves. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna talk about fucking the community real quick. Don't be like Dog Soldier 32. Don't be the guy that fucking says fucking idiot to the cavalry player that not only chased away, but a fucking massacred the enemy cav player that was gonna kill you. So, you know, screw you, dude. You want people to cater to your every fucking whim. You're garbage. You don't deserve to be playing this game. Like, get the fuck out. Anyway, guys, that's all I'm gonna say for now. Getting ready to turn the air conditioner back on because it's fucking hot here. But Roman, I think tier 8 is probably where the Roman cavalry will shine, in my opinion.
Come on!
Because you have these two abilities right here. Presence and Vicious Strikes. You keep Vicious Strikes all the way throughout. But you do not keep Presence, which gives you a 5% melee and 5% attack. So it buffs your attack on all your units and all your ally units. And you get this. This does slow you down, but you keep it all the way throughout. But if you go to tier 9 and look at their stats real quick, it's Spear Cavalry. I don't like Roman Spear Cavalry. Not because it's bad, but because it's a shock cavalry. That's what Spear Cavalry is, and I don't feel like the Romans really excel at shock cavalry. But if you like the Roman shock cavalry gameplay, tier 9 will probably be your best unit. But stat-wise, they have Vicious Strikes, awesome. But they have Unite, which gives you a 15 morale buff. It works on you and your allies, which it does give you benefits if you can get over your full cap of morale. You do get a benefit from it, which is nice, if you can get over it. And then the reason why I say tier 8 is probably going to be the best, because Romans are going to excel at the melee engagement, and tier 8 is melee cavalry, sword cavalry. But tier 9, or tier 10, my bad. Obviously, fucking brutal motherfuckers. They got some badass, sorry about that. They have some badass fucking swords, badass shields, badass armor. I just wish that they had the presence, or a better version of presence, but what they have is encourage plus 25 morale. It's got a nice range. It only affects allied units. You literally have to specifically go to them and click on them. This is a support cavalry. That's why I'm a little iffy about it, and makes it even more important at tier 10 to be engaged in the melee fight. So, there's that. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for me. I hope you have an awesome day. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Again, shout out to Barrett for making my banners. Thanks, bro. That'll be it for me. You guys have a fantastic fucking day. Peace.